Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Wednesday afternoon, the 17th of May, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to the Big Show, Hoodie, J, Minogue, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through said afternoon. And I got to be honest with you, Mogi, every day you just get better and better.
I'm having a good run.
How hot can you actually be?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out, man. And it looks like the sky's the limit at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, unbelievable. The goatee keeps growing. It gets more and more ginger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shirts are getting tighter.
Oh, they're getting tighter, right? They're getting massively tight.
And my eyes are bulging. I've got a few pimples that have come up on my nose, which is a new experience.
God, and they'll be highly visible.
Oh, that's absolutely right. Hang on a minute, $20, Pugs. So good times, man. I'll tell you, let me put it to you this way.
Yes.
My wife is a very lucky woman.
Yeah. Totally, mate, totally. And it's amazing. Every time you walk into the office, the entire office stops.
I know.
And there's a collective gasp. Like, hello.
Ding 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 ding. Full mongrel.
Yeah, totally, mate. I didn't even notice you coming in today, Keyzie.
Well, that's because I was here before you.
Oh, right, okay. You were sitting on the lazy. You were sitting on the lazy boy there, were you?
Was I? No.
Big fella?
No, I was sitting on the big table in the middle there.
Well, you were sitting on the table.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
that's not
sitting
kosher,
at the
mate.
table.
That's not kosher. Come on
the
now.
Table.
How are you, Keyzie?
Yeah, I'm great, fellas. Good to see both of you. Minogue, looking hot.
I reckon, It's just ridiculous.
Hey, Keyzie, you're not too bad yourself with that goatee, brother, all right?
Thanks,
yeah,
you
are
looking good.
Thank you. And you've been working out as well, man.
I have, actually,
You've been doing some stretches and that.
Doing my little Pilates and my plyometrics and stuff. Yeah, starting to work.
Yeah, can see the difference already.
Yeah, Jase, you're looking good.
Thanks, mate. I mean, feel free to add on to that. I mean, feel free, either of you, to chip in a bit more there.
Yeah, is your sweater?
Yeah, your sweater with the, you got a shirt on underneath it. That's
lot
what we
of
used to do
lint
at
on
school, eh?
There's a lot of lint on that sweater, actually.
Okay. Hey, listen, as always at this time of the day on 3483, we want to know where you're listening to the show, and most importantly, how hot are you looking today? And what are you wearing? Text us 3483 and a bit of Guns Roses to kick you off.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Guns Roses on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. If you're just joining us, welcome to the show. What are the people saying on 3483, fellas? Keyzie, come on.
Come on, mate.
Keyzie's a bit stroppy because he's lost his sushi and he thinks old Hoity J is responsible for it.
Look, I don't want this to be a big deal like last time, right?
No, that's all right.
I didn't lose my sushi. Pugs has already winked at me and said he's got footage of who took my sushi while I was away. So just come out right now and admit that you did it.
What are the people saying on the text machine, Keyzie? 3483.
G'day, fellas. Running a goatee, Warriors jersey and some twisties on my willy.
Right.
Hot.
Okay, why not?
Hot. That's Jake from Auckland, by the way.
Very hot, man. Very hot.
Sitting in traffic on the southern motorway with holy undies, letting my bolos breathe.
Good stuff.
That also says hot. They're all saying that it's hot.
I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you guys are the same. Actually, whenever I drive, I take my pants off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just down to the knees.
Oh, do you just go to? Oh, no, I take them. Like I get into the car park, take them, whip them off, and then jump in the car.
Just
where do you
down
put
to
the
knees.
Just on the passenger side.
Look, no, because that's where your cheese balls are.
Well, no, just move them aside so I have room for my cheese balls, Keyzie.
Okay.
You put your bag of cheese balls in the pants and tighten up the belt, and then it's like you've got a friend.
And then put the seatbelt on it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Actually, what I do is I've got a little well. I've got a little well on the side, by the driver's side there. I put my cheese balls in the well.
Right. Oh, yeah. That's a good place for it.
I just pour them in there.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than you can't get your hand in the bag properly, so I just pour them out into the well and just...
What that center console's quite handy, the one that flips up, man. I've got a glove box full of Maltesers.
Oh, yeah, nice. Nice. Because, seriously, Mogi, this is what happened again last night. Started off with one, then it'll go to two, and by halfway home, I was literally fistfuls of the bastards.
Cheese balls, that is.
Yeah, cheese balls.
Yeah. Got to have cup holder, right? cup holder on the left, coffee in there, and then on the right, well full of cheese balls.
Yeah.
Coffee and cheese balls. I don't know about that. But on that subject, I had a coffee this morning. What's the guts with that? It's been a while since I went out and bought a coffee, I think, maybe.
Yes.
Because I normally just make one at work. Went out there, $5 for a long black. $5.
Right, okay. What, and you were outraged by that?
I wasn't happy.
Okay.
I wasn't angry. I was surprised.
Okay.
And I made a mental note that I will never go back there again.
Sure.
$5 seems steep to me.
I, as you know, love my coffee. And for me, your flat white, your long black, I'm thinking $4 to $4.50, no more.
Well, I
resent $5.
I think $4.50 for a flat white.
Yes.
Because there's milk in there.
Okay, sure. And you're saying
I think 50 cents less. I think $4 for a long black, which is just coffee and water. It's a shot of coffee, essentially, and some free water.
Okay.
Which has been warmed up, so there's a couple of cents in there. There's also the takeaway cup, which is usually 50 cents. But I reckon $4 is fair.
Okay.
Having said this, I don't run a cafe, so I don't know what their overheads are. But it seems $5.
Whereabouts were you when you bought this? What suburb? Was it somewhere like Ponsonby? Because
Grey Lynn.
Grey Lynn, yes,
Yeah.
that's quite an expensive area.
Yeah, well, let's put it out there on 3483, because I'd be interested to know.
But it was a back street, you know? It wasn't a...
Right,
you
well,
know?
prime time.
right.
Yeah. Put it out there on 3483, coffees around the country. I'd be interested to know if there's any diversion in the price range.
We don't care about your soy, flat, or any of that. So I've got two yardsticks here. One is a long black and the other is a flat white. And just text us where you live
and how much
what you drink out of those two things and how much it costs you. I'd like to know where the most expensive one is.
That's right.
Good call,
and
mate.
everyone that texts through on 3483 in the draw instantly for a BK Big King XL voucher.
Yeah, looking forward to those, Keyzie. You're going to get me some of those, aren't you, mate?
For sure are, mate.
Oh,
Good
yum.
stuff. Hey, in the meantime, here's Audio Slave.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, talking heads there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 26 minutes past 4 o'clock. We're talking coffees. Old Mogi ordered a long black today, paid $5, and he was outraged. So we put it out there on 3483. Give us your coffee prices from around the country. What are we looking at, fellas? Where's the cheapest? Where's the most expensive?
Well, there's a bunch here, man. They're all sort of, there's a long black in Mount Albert.
Yes.
For $4.50.
Yep.
So that's sort of
standy.
That's okay, I reckon. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, I got a flat white from I'm not going to name cafes. Horatau.
Horatau.
$6. And it was shit. And it was shit.
No, you can shove it. I wouldn't even go there for $6.
If you're paying $5 and $6, it better be good.
Yeah, it better be next level.
$6.30, medium flat white, Clevedon.
No,
definitely not.
I mean, I love my coffee, but I'm not paying that.
$5.30 in Rangi order.
Nah.
For a flat white, pretty much at any cafe.
Yes.
$7 for a flat white. In Greymouth.
Seriously,
flat white.
They're just
and
taking
a decent
the piss.
Flat white and a decent muffin from outside Christchurch Airport this morning. $6.80, bargain.
Yeah,
coffee and a muffin.
Yeah, you'll often get
That's
a special.
good.
You'll often get a special with your muffin coffee combo. I've found.
Yeah, that's right.
Which sucks for me because I hate muffins.
Oh, for sure. Well, this one here says, you mad bastards have no idea the cost involved to produce, roast and brew a good cup of coffee. $5 is reasonable with cost of green beans around the world increasing. Look, there's absolute truth in there. I've got no idea.
Yeah.
No idea whatsoever. I'm not here to educate. I'm here to be educated, so I'm being asked. But I guess my thing is we've got a coffee. You've got a coffee machine at your place, don't you?
Yeah.
Get the old coffee machine. If you buy a bag of beans at a supermarket, you get half a kilo for about $15, $18, something like that.
I'll be honest with you.
So you get about 8 million coffees out of that little bag.
Yes.
Pretty good profit margin.
I actually go to my
10
local
million.
cafe, which is literally 50 metres down the road from me, Sozo Coffee, and I buy a bag of beans for $28.
There you go.
And I'll tell you what, a kilo, and she's quality beans.
She's good beans.
She's quality beans, and you get a good coffee machine, Bob's your uncle.
What about this one here? G'day, fellas. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know how much it costs. Hope this helps.
Keyzie, because I know that you like your Insta.
Oh, you
I do like
You know what I
instant
mean?
coffee, yeah.
And what would that be, Mogi? 15, 20 cent a cup?
Well, yeah, I buy 100 grams of instant at a time. In fact, yesterday morning I was laughing because I woke up, no instant coffee, drove past a cafe on my way to the supermarket to buy my favourite brand of instant coffee.
Yeah.
Because
Which
I
is?
have to have that brand.
Yeah.
Which is?
Jed's number 4, not number 3 or
Jed's.
5. Yeah. It's pretty good. But I prefer, like, literally, if I had to choose between a flat white and an instant coffee, I'd take an instant coffee.
Yeah.
No, there's no dissing, Jeds. It's good coffee.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it also
that's
saves
interesting.
money too.
Well, it is interesting, and I will say, like, we don't know what it costs to run a cafe.
No.
But I guess a lot of people will be having a similar reaction when it starts getting up to $5, $6, $7.
Yeah.
I guess you got to just ask yourself the question: do I really want a coffee?
Yes, and especially when you get to the $6, $7,
$5.
it's a no-go for Hoodie J.
Yeah.
You know, I'm only on pitiful radio wages, and so you know what I mean. I can't be splashing out on $7 coffees.
What about this, mate? I got 2 flat whites in Napier, $16. You know what I mean? That should be $10.
Yeah, that's taking the piss.
That's taking the piss.
And massively so. Keep those texts coming up as well. Don't forget our Wage Against the Machine. Let's take a break.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
AC/DC there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 20 minutes to 5 o'clock, which means it's time for...
It's time to wage against the machine. In the name of...
It's actually one of the reasons I got back into radio, Mogi, is I love giving away free cash.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I miss that, man.
Yeah, man.
So it's just so good. Anthony, you mad bastard. How's life?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. How's Nelson today, mate?
Oh, nice and sunny like normal.
Oh yeah. Sonny Nelson.
Yeah, well, it is the sunniest place
Sunshine capital of New Zealand.
It is, very
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
what do you do for a crust, Anthony?
I work in the steel yard, but I'm the boy at 53, so I just cruise around doing basically jack shit.
Backbone!
That's backbone shit.
I tell you what, Anthony, you've earned that, though, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Steelworks.
Yeah, so I'm 53, mate, so I'm at that age, I just cruise around and do basically stuff.
Yeah. That's a bugger.
Nice.
Jeez,
Anthony,
I tell you what, I'm not far off that myself, Anthony. And but yeah, yes. What was that, Keyzie?
I just wanted to know what Anthony's favourite piece of steel was.
Oh, but a bit of alloy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, old alloy.
Yeah.
Hey, now, Anthony, do you know how this game plays, mate, or do you need Keyzie to do painful admin?
No, he doesn't have to do any painful admin. I listen to you
Excellent.
guys every day, mate. So,
Yeah,
Good on you, brother.
Good on you, mate. All right. Well, the wage today, mate, is $35 an hour, all right?
Yep, sweet.
Okay, so let's chuck you in the machine and see how you go.
Don't forget, Anthony, when you want us to stop, mate, nice and clear. Stop! All
Or
right?
you can say it with a deep voice.
Yeah, whatever you want. All right, here we go.
Welcome to the machine.
1 hour. 2 hours. 3 hours. 4 hours. 5 hours. 6 hours.
Oh,
6 hours.
6 hours.
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 hours.
210.
Yeah.
210 there, brother. Beautiful. All right, let's see how far it would have. See how far it would have gone, brother.
7 hours. 8 hours. 9 hours.
wow.
10 hours.
Holy cow.
Still, mate.
Yeah,
210.
mate.
Yeah, $210 free cash. You can't complain.
That's $210. I didn't have either on today, so I'm really happy with that. Cheers, guys.
Good
No
on you,
worries.
mate.
And the beauty of that is, mate, tomorrow you can go and see the boss there in your van, look him in the eye and tell him to shove it where the sun don't shine because you, my friend, are a rich son of a bitch.
He's up and running at the moment, so I'll text him later and tell him.
Send him an email.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Stay on the line, Anthony. Our good mate Pugs in Studio B will take care of you, all right?
Cool.
Thanks,
Cheers.
mate. Here's David Bowie.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Shehad there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. 10 minutes to 4 o'clock now.
5.
5 o'clock, sorry. What did I say? 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
My bad.
man. You
All
need a
right.
coffee,
I'm
Jase.
hungry. Speaking of coffees, we were talking about coffees earlier on.
That's right.
And apparently the most expensive coffee you can get is in Australia. Is that right?
It is. I got a text through here from a fella, a couple of fellas there actually, that gave me the heads up and said if you have a geese over in Aussie, It costs you a pretty penny over with those bastards over there. So I jumped on the old interweb and had a little geeze there. Out in Western Sydney, in Penrith, which I wouldn't generally say is a super snobby area.
No, I'd say that was more middle, lower.
Well, it's very, very west, bottom of the Blue Mountains. They're running a coffee, and what you do there is you go in there and you order it. Then they put in the order with where it's grown in Panama. There are enough. They then are roasted. The amount of beans that are required for that shot of coffee. I'm not joking. They stick it in a little bottle. It's a kind of little jarry thing that normally things out of Panama would come in, but that aren't coffee.
Yes.
It is then put into a private jet and flown to Australia. And once it arrives, they get in touch with you, the person that has bought it, who is an idiot, and then you go down there and you drink this coffee.
So it's not like a walk in, get your fix, walk out.
No. It's
a
by
bit of waiting
appointment.
going
It's
on.
by
Wow.
appointment, this one. And it's only $1,500. Australian.
Well, actually, when you chuck the private jet in there,
Yeah.
Well, they'll be doing several orders at once, won't they?
That's a bargain.
I think your coffee gets to ride bitch with the pilot.
Right,
How does that work?
Because the pilot sticks it between his thighs
his
there.
arm.
Or up the nose, just to keep
Hang
it.
on, why does he
just to
shelve
keep
the
it
coffee?
Keep it the temperature that it needs to be for
right.
when you,
We
because
don't
otherwise
run
it'll
the
go
business,
cold.
man.
Right, okay.
I'm not paying $1,500 for a cold coffee.
No way.
You know what I mean?
Well, wouldn't they just put the beans in there and then bring them to Australia, then make the coffee for you?
That's what they do.
Yeah, but they don't need to keep the beans warm.
Wow, I don't mean, look, I'm not going to get involved in their business. They seem to know what they're doing. But
Totally, man.
Yeah.
that seems a good deal to me, though.
Yeah.
See,
Same.
$5 here, I don't know, but $1,500 from Panama.
Yeah.
And you get it in
Like
3
my
months?
coffee's been on a plane in a pilot's nuss.
Yeah.
Has your coffee done that?
No.
No, yours is instant.
Yeah,
Keyzie.
mine's instant, yeah.
You
Probably
don't
been on a
want
plane.
to be
bragging
shoving instant coffee up your nuts.
I don't want to shove anything up my nuts, Jase.
Well,
No.
Yeah, I mean, you can say
No.
that in the
No.
You can say that in the
No.
public. You can say that in the public arena, Keyzie. But the privacy of your own home, mate. The stuff you've told us. Go for gold, mate. Go for gold.
Did I tell you
No
something?
judgment. No judgment here
Right.
at all.
There's one time, all right?
There's the Cold War kids.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Cold War kids there to end off the hour. Hey, coming up after 5 o'clock, a new little segment on the Big Show. Kids say the darndest things, Mogi.
do they what?
Yeah.
So that's where we need sort of content from the listeners out
Yes,
there. If
we
you've
do.
got a yarn about where, one of your kids has absolutely embarrassed you publicly in front of people that whose opinion matters to you,
Yes.
then we want to hear it so that we can tell the nation.
And so is it things that their kids have said that is...
Just remind me
The
of the name of
darndest
this
thing.
segment.
Kids say the darndest
Oh,
things.
I think that is it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's times they've
Sounds
said...
like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah.
3483, text through, and we've got plenty of Big King XL vouchers from BK.
I can see the confusion because you're wondering if, Mon could ring up about the time where you shat yourself as a kid daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jace.
Or sucking on your nebulizer.
Yeah, Minogue. Take that.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
You're welcome back, you mad bastards. Nice to have your company this Wednesday afternoon. We're about to kick into very shortly our new segment, Kids Say the Darndest Things. Based on our own experiences, Mogi as parents,
Yeah.
our respective daughters over the years have come out with some absolute doozies.
The do's.
So what we're wanting you to do is to text us 3483 if you've had a similar experience with one of your kids.
Yep, tell us about the shocker that your kid has said as a result of you being a horrendous parent setting a terrible example.
Wow, is it-
Basically.
is
And
it
we'll
that?
pass it on. Well, oftentimes, yeah, it feels like that.
Because I'm not a dad, so I don't know.
No, that's right. That's why we'll just leave it there.
But
What else is going on, Jase?
What, just at this moment?
Yeah, just generally.
Oh, I'm a bit peckish.
Oh,
Yeah. And Keyzie, at a moment of spite, hid my glasses because he felt that I'd stolen his sushi and hidden his sushi.
That's
which
a,
was petulant.
Berating the elderly. You can't hide people's looking goggles.
Yeah, Keyzie.
He's not elderly, first of all, he's 40, apparently. 42, that's right.
yeah.
And secondly, you did hide my sushi. Once again, checked the security cameras, busted you doing it. You still denied it. And so I was like, I'll steal your glasses. And then you were like Velma off the Scooby-Doo, when it was, I can't see without my glasses. Keyzie, where's my glasses? And I was like, come on, Jase, you'll be fine without them.
So we'll be getting into that after the butthole.
Keep the text coming in.
Keep the text coming, 3483. Beautiful.
BK on office to get stuck in.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
What did you say?
Where did you learn that?
Oh, you watch your mouth. Sorry about that. She gets it from her mother.
Kids say the damnedest things.
Are you going to...
There's
What's
a tune. That is a
That's a
tune.
hell of a tune.
Hey, just
Just hearing it for the first time, man, just trying to soak it in.
Oh, right.
Nice work, Keyzie.
I didn't make it. Pugs
did you
made
make
that. No, Pugs made that,
Good
obviously.
work, Keyzie, man.
Yeah.
I haven't made a
The
single
best thing
thing.
you do around here, man, hands down.
Yeah,
best
totally.
thing you do around here.
I
Really?
reckon
Yeah.
that's probably the best one you've done yet, actually, to be honest with you.
Oh, cheers, fellas. You didn't take me that long.
Yeah. Hey, what are the people saying on 3483,
They're
fellas?
pouring in. So the idea behind this, it sort of came from me and you having a yarn about our kids, Jason. One time, my daughter, who's not even 4 yet, and this would have been probably a year ago, going to grab a taxi, got out there to the pickup zone for the Uber, and it wasn't there, and my daughter, while holding my hand, she's cute, looking up and looked one way up the street, looked the other way down the street, and then looked up at me and said, "Where's the effing taxi?" I thought, that's my girl.
Well, to be honest,
I mean,
those
those are the moments where you're proud,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that
It's
was
like,
good, man.
And I had a similar experience with my daughter, Millie, when she was about 3, and building a Lego tower.
Yeah.
We were sitting down there having a parent-child sort of moment together, and we built this big tower, and the tower just toppled over, and there was this pause, and then my daughter Millie went, "Oh, F it." And it was the timing, the intonation was
They
bang
nailed it,
on.
eh?
It was bang on.
do you know what both of those stories are? Literally how you guys would react if you were in that situation. That's how you would react to the taxi not being there.
Nah, because I know where it is, because I got my app.
But if you were expecting it, it wasn't
Anyway,
there.
this one here's come through.
On 3483.
3483. I was walking to kindy one morning with my 4-year-old son when he turned to me and said, "You're a funny bitch."
Yeah, nice.
Oh, God.
Here's a good one. Hey guys, my young one said in front of anyone at our housewarming party, "Is Uncle Rex pregnant?" Because he had a big beer belly. He was really embarrassed.
Oh, yeah. We've all been there.
With Uncle Rex.
While at a family dinner, my mate's son told the table, "Dad's been texting his old girlfriend."
This is the thing, too, you know, is that kids pick up on the smallest stuff, Mogi, you know?
They do.
Like, he's obviously having a massive affair, and the partner hasn't clicked on, but the young fella knew.
Yeah.
What about this? My son told his teacher that his dad can blow clouds from his dirty bottle.
His dirty bottle.
I actually remember. I actually remember one of my daughters once. We were having a barbecue and we had mates around and stuff, and we were talking about booze and so forth. And my daughter Scarlett, I think it was, who said, "Dad, you know what an alcoholic is? What's an alcoholic again?" and I was like. And everyone sort of stopped and stared at her, and I was, "Oh, okay, let's move on from that, shall we?" Very quickly. Very quickly.
My 2-year-old girl regularly says while watching the Warriors, "Get that into you."
Yeah, nice. Hey, and remember that little video that we were sent of that young kid, and I can't remember what was it, Backbone or
Yeah, that's
something
right.
that
That's right, yeah.
Hey, keep those six. Oh no, it was Whopper. Keep those six coming on 3483 because we are giving. Speaking of Whoppers, BK vouchers out. How perfect!
My daughter had been telling her daycare her dad always comes home from football with a sore winkle. She meant ankle.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Pearl Jam there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening, 6 minutes past 5 o'clock. Great to have your company. I tell you what, fellas, hell of a day for me, actually. I got on the old interweb there and I got hooked up with the old Builder's Crack.
Oh,
you heard of
yeah.
Builder's Crack?
.co.nz
.co.nz,
or something, isn't it?
yeah.
I've used that a few times, man.
Yeah, it's bloody extraordinary. I've got this job at home that we need a window and the framing sort of fixed and stuff, and I thought, for God's sake, I've got to deal with this palaver. So,
what does the website do?
So you go on Builder's Crack, and you put your job onto this website, right. And then builders, etc.
Bunch of tradies
come back and they basically...
They'll have a read.
They'll have a read and they go, oh, yeah, that sounds like a bit of me. And they'll get back to you and they'll say, we'll make an appointment or they'll...
Come over for a gee's quote, name it.
Quote,
But yeah, it's handy, man.
All of that stuff.
It's good when you haven't got a man in your life.
Yeah, totally.
Like your missus, Keyzie.
And it's it's good for someone like me who isn't really a man in the truest sense.
Right.
When it comes
you should have just given me a shout, brother. I would have helped you out.
I don't mind admitting, Mogi, when it comes to practical jobs, I'm Scheitenhausen.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm a big enough and secure enough man to admit that I'm really Scheithaus at that sort of stuff.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, you're not big enough to admit, or you're not bad at it?
Well, I'm not big enough to admit that I'm not good at it.
I'm just remembering...
I'm just going to power through and smash holes in the wall.
I just remember, you drilling into the wall for... What was it? Hooks?
A coat hook.
Coat hook. Yeah, and you did about 8 holes.
There was that as well.
Yeah.
There's also when I was putting up the TV, and I put about 900 holes trying to find a stud in the wall for the old, the old framey thingy bracket. There we go. Thank you.
Mounting bracket.
And the amount of things I put up on the wall that are crooked, I know they're crooked, and I ignore it. And my wife comes in and says it's crooked, and I say, "You watch your mouth."
Yeah. And I know that one of the things you do as a genuine tradie, your effing and jeffing is next level.
I am
mate.
a massive effer and jeffer, but that is part of the job.
So am I. So I've reached the point now in my life. I go, I can't be asked doing that. I'll just get someone else who knows what they're actually doing to do it. So I went on the website, put the job on there, and then I went to the gym for about an hour and a half, just doing some weights and that.
Right.
Just getting back into that side of things. Get back, look at my phone. Da-doosh.
Right. Heaps, we get it.
Just, like notification after notification.
Does it say to douche your notifications?
Wow.
That's quite good. I might change mine.
Yeah, you can. There's a little thing in the little column there. You just press on that and it says douche or whatever you want the thing to be.
Sure.
So builders, heaps of people keen to take the job.
Well, as it turns out, I ended up getting hired for jobs. So now I'm doing a full deck refit, a re-roofing, 4 plastering jobs and some carpeting.
So will you put yourself on there as a tradie?
I have no idea what I did, Mogi. No, they've all hired me.
You thought you were putting a job on there.
Yeah, I put a job on there, but what ended up happening, I don't know what the bloody hell happened. I've ended up being hired for jobs.
Right.
So I've now got 8 jobs that I have to do before the end of the week.
Good coin.
And I haven't even quoted them yet. You know what I mean? They obviously knew my reputation, and so talk about a backfire. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, who's going to do your windows?
You know what you could do is put it on No Cowboys. It's a similar website. Put the job up on there.
Oh, look, I'm more inclined to go hire a hubby now, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, you can reject all those people that are getting you to do those jobs, right? You don't have to accept them all.
Well, this is the other thing. That's what I thought I was doing, Keyzie, but I accepted them all.
Right.
I just got confused. I get panicky in websites.
Yeah.
And just, da-douche. So bugger me, it's going to be a busy weekend, I tell you that much.
So
Fortunately, I have the skills.
Do you?
But you just said earlier that you don't have the skills.
Yeah, but I, just whack a few nails in there, a bit of 4x2.
It's money for jam, man. By the time they work it out, cha-chinga.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
Cha-chinga.
Jeez, what a palaver, I tell you.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed. Stone Temple Pilots there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show Wednesday evening. Now the GOAT, the greatest song of all time. Your opportunity to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the countdown starts Monday, 8:30.
Yeah, it does. 1,000 songs. And that countdown, that voting option stops on Sunday night.
That's
at the end of Sunday night.
Yeah, that's right. At midnight.
At midnight, exactly. Yeah. So you got to get in there. You got to be in to win.
That's the thing, man. Have you written that down, Keyzie, man? I've actually noticed you with your writing down. You've been bloody slack, actually.
Slack ass, man.
Slack ass.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Write that down, slack ass.
Yeah, I will. By the way, if you want to vote, because a lot of people listen to the goat, big time of the year. Everyone loves it. And
What noise is a goat, mate? You do a bloody good
Yeah,
impression of a
actually,
goat,
you
Keyzie.
do a bloody good goat.
Jeez,
Oh,
man.
wow. Seriously,
freaked me out.
if I had have closed my eyes then, I would have thought I was on a farm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That sounds
that was a pig.
giddy up.
The one, and I don't know if you've heard this, Mogi, it is spectacular. It was a rabbit being killed.
By
Just,
A mongoose.
yeah, like, just screaming, a screaming rabbit.
That's right. It's sort of like...
Oh, it sends shivers down my spine.
God.
That actually hit my throat. By the way, if you'd like to vote for the GOAT, text the word GOAT to 3483, cast your vote, and if you do that, you're automatically in the draw to go to get the chance to see any band anywhere in the world.
So good,
Unreal.
man.
Unreal.
That's
Name a
really
band.
good. Pardon?
Name a band.
David Bowie.
David Bowie. Now name a place in the world.
Antarctica.
So if you win, you can go see David Bowie in Antarctica, although probably not going to happen.
Maybe on a DVD.
Yeah, we'll send you a DVD.
Yeah, we'll send you a DVD in that situation
But
for sure.
hey,
yeah.
worth doing any band anywhere in the world, and it's all thanks to Machinery House.
And you were saying your old man Don Key there. He went there just recently. Machinery House.
He's a big Machinery House believer. He buys all his tools because he does a lot of sheet metal work, a lot of fabrication, things like that. Obviously, I do as well because I'm a chip off the old block. But Machinery House is number one stop. Text GOAT to 3483. Get
Yeah.
stuck in.
Yeah,
End
beautiful.
Sunday. Countdown begins Monday 8:30.
In the meantime, here's a bit of Fleetwood Mac.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed, a bit of Jimi Hendrix there to round off the hour this time of the day. We love to know what people are having for tea on 3483. I know I'm having carbonara.
Yum.
I know that I'm having my
Other
beef stir fry.
beef stew. Again?
I have it every night. I'll be
Oh.
having it every night for the next month.
Oh, my God.
I know that I'm having a biryani.
Biryani.
I don't know what that is, but
It's an
Biryani.
Indian-
It's an Indian kind of...
is it a curry or is it like
No,
It's a rice- yeah.
rice-orientated dish more than anything else.
right? Is it it sounds okay.
No, I think, if I remember correctly, I think it's got peas in it, which always puts me off.
Right. Okay. I like peas. That's all good.
And, just on the carbonara, actually, my wife's cooking it tonight, and it's the first time she's done one. I make a mean carbonara.
Yeah.
So she's going to be under
So your
pressure
wife's
there.
making pasta.
She's making pasta, yeah. For the first time.
You were saying off here over your dead body.
Hey, text us 3483. Let us know what you're having for tea. We've got Burger King vouchers to give away. And we'll be into that after 6.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed. That's what you're listening to right this minute in your car or your home or your bedroom or wherever it may be. And welcome along. We're talking food as we always do because people are hoeing in, tucking into a bit of kai at the moment. What are we looking at on 3483, Keyzie?
That's right. Every text that comes through with what you're having for dinner, instantly in the draw to win some BK Big King vouchers. G'day, guys. Not sure what's for dinner, but for dessert, I'm making my famous fish in the sea pudding. Chocolate fish and blue jelly. Chocolate
Blue
fish
jelly.
and blue jelly.
Oh,
So I guess
haven't
it's meant
had blue jelly before.
No, I don't know that I've ever had blue
I don't know
jelly
if it
either,
exists.
actually.
So I'm picturing it. So they must make a big bowl of blue jelly.
I think he's just made that up,
Yeah,
to be
sounds
honest.
made
Well, he
up,
might
but-
have made that up, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
look.
every recipe's made up at some stage.
And actually, to be honest with you, a combination of chocolate and jelly sounds disgusting.
Once again, we're not...
Carry on.
Hey guys, doing my speciality. My flatmates are sick of it though. Chicken wraps, old El Paso with sweet chili sauce.
Sweet chili.
Chicken wraps, old El Paso, sweet chili sauce, by the looks of it, yeah.
Okay.
Read the top of that again, please, Keyzie. No, seriously, because there was something not quite right about that one.
I mean, it made perfect sense if you ask me.
Wow.
Hey chaps.
Well, he was saying it was a specialty, but it just sounds like chicken in a wrap with chili sauce on
Hey
it.
chaps, making my specialty tonight. Flatmates are sick of it though. chicken wraps, Old El Paso, sweet chili sauce.
Right.
They must just make it all the time. Or
Yeah,
he or
right,
she.
okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
you know.
foul.
Well, I mean, what, because it's chicken?
Well, it just sounds really boring and bland and not very special at
Chickens
all.
are
That's all I'm
foul.
saying.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, keep those tests coming on 3483. We've got BK.
Oh, there's one last one here. It's a good one.
Moving on.
You've
All right.
ruined it.
Are you sure?
Here's Tom Petty.
Mince on toast.
Nothing wrong with mince on toast. Especially if it's
Curiously strong mince.
Yeah.
Seriously, if it's got peas.
Seriously.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed. Foo Fighters there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday. Haven't you got basketball tonight, Keyzie?
I do, yeah, every
Bit of
Wednesday.
b-ball?
Yeah.
Bit of poof action.
Well, no, they're called 3-pointers, not poofs. I've told you
well,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So, a bit nervous,
Doesn't
fellas.
matter what you call them when you're not scoring any.
Yeah, exactly. When there's nothing but air, it's nothing but...
Actually, genuinely, everyone was calling me Threezy the other day.
It's like
right.
farts with a slackness.
Right. Yeah, hey, lots of
Hey.
texts on 3483.
Yes.
G'day, guys. Chicken from the Supo tonight.
Okay. Can I just ask, Keyzie, what do you eat before your match?
Usually I try to eat a couple of hours before I need it because I'm a guy that if I don't have much food, I'll just run out of gas straight away.
Yeah.
I might be diabetic or something. But I've just had some beef sushi and that'll get me through, and then I have dinner afterwards. My biryani.
Right, okay.
Yeah, well, what about you?
Pardon?
What do you usually have before ball?
Oh, no, I used
Before balling?
I usually make love before I play sport.
That's a terrible idea because then you're all you got no testosterone.
No,
you're
then
all
because then you're
lax.
totally chill, Keyzie. What else are they saying on 3483?
I smoke heaps of crack.
Yeah, well, that's good too.
Oh, really?
Just, the energy's up.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah.
But I just generally find myself with a ball under my arm, just holding it real tight and just having chats.
I'll usually just have a banana. A lot of texts coming in here on 3483. G'day, guys. Following Mike's lead from yesterday, having tuna on Cruskets for dinner.
Oh, I'll tell you what, man, you can't go wrong.
Oh, can I ask, what kind of tuna?
I'll tell you what, I found a brand that it's well, I think I can say it. I'm having John West.
Oh, I can't say that.
And it's good because it's not too meaty. It's a little bit more mashed up. Because I'm going through a thing where, because I've been eating so much of it, I'm having this thing in my head where I'm finding it weird, and I think I'm right, it is weird, that tuna, a fish, comes in a can. That to me is weird. There should not be fish in a can. There should not be.
What about corned beef in a can?
There should not be in a can. There should be no meats of any description in a can. I think all of canning is weird. Canning vegetables I find weird, except in winter you might need them.
Peaches.
But other than that, I find it weird.
The one thing that gets deep inside my goat and that I cannot get my head around is coffee in a can.
Tin can. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Oh, like
tin
iced
can.
coffee?
Yeah.
Like
Any
that Boss
kind of
iced
coffee.
coffee?
Yeah, the Boss.
That's so good.
I just can't. I
Oh,
can't.
drinkable coffee like that. Yeah, iced coffee.
yeah,
But you make an iced coffee every day.
But meat in a can? What are we doing here? And so, yeah, I just can't let that get inside my head. So anyway, this one's a bit better. Just thinking of putting a fish in a can and closing it up? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Deep shit, man.
It is weird, though. You think about it. You just think it's normal because you always see it, but it's weird.
Well, I also ate a lot of that canned corned beef as a kid, which is really weird,
well,
isn't it?
Yeah, we can tell.
Corned beef in a can. No good.
Nah.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, nothing.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Smashing Pumpkins there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening. But right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah. Man, did I see a movie last night? Did I see a movie last night? And it's so good because oftentimes you stumble on something, you think, oh, watch this will be garbage. And then you're pleasantly surprised. And the movie is on Netflix, and I'd read a review of it yesterday. And it is directed by Nikki Caro, or Caro. I'm not
Caro,
sure.
yes.
Yep. She directed Whale Rider, Keyzie.
Oh, kapai.
Kia kaha.
No.
And North Country.
Oh, North Country for Old Men.
Yeah, that's it. What was her name in there? Charlize Theron.
Oh, yes,
Mine
Charlize.
is a woman in a man's world, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Right.
Get out of here, woman! Okay. That's pretty much how
Is
that
it a
went.
quote? Oh, yeah.
But this one was called The Mother, and it stars Jennifer Lopez
Okay, I'm out.
as a former sniper.
A former sniper. J-Lo. Jenny from the block.
Oh, boy. Okay. Enough said.
And she wears lots of beanies because it's often cold, so she wears different beanies.
As you do when you're a sniper.
yeah.
Well, no, she's not sniper. Anything she's doing, she's wearing a beanie.
Right, yeah.
Or a furry hooded jacket.
Nice.
And the hood's up until you cut to the next angle, and then it's down, and then you cut back and it's up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also starring Joseph Fiennes.
Yes.
Also starring Gail Bernal Garcia.
Yes.
See.
CC.
Who's in it? I don't know why he's in it, but he is. Yeah, one of the worst films I've seen.
What? J-Lo is a sniper? No way.
Yeah, just in every sort of way. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's a couple of good kills. But, yeah. I mean, I'd like you guys... Actually, it'd be the sort of thing your missus would like. Oh, no, because there'll be some things in there she wouldn't like.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of blood and
I
guts.
don't know. I'd like to hear what other people think about it. But you know what it is? It's what people like. And that is mindless garbage.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. And people like it. It went for a couple of hours.
Sweet.
And unbelievably, we watched the whole thing.
Congrats.
Yeah. I'll be sure
stoked with that.
I'll be sure to skip it.
Yeah,
Mogi.
give it a watch,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I think you would particularly like it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I would.
Yeah.
I've got back to Homecoming with Julia Roberts. It's a thriller series. And Shea Wiggum.
Oh, is that a thriller?
It's a thriller, yeah.
See, I like a thriller.
And it's quirky.
Especially
it's,
if J-Lo's in it.
It's different. It's a bit weird. Not a lot of beanie action, to be fair. But it's definitely worth a watch.
Is she a sniper?
No, she's not a sniper, but it is about sort of returned veterans and so forth. So there's a bit of war stuff in there.
Good.
But yeah, definitely worth a watch. And they do some quirky stuff with the cameras, which I quite like as well. Normally, quirkiness annoys the shite out of me. But actually, this series is worth a watch. Thanks. That's Hoodie Jay's opinion.
Can you tell me what platform I can watch this on?
Neon.
It is on Neon.
Yes.
Wow.
Just quickly, watched episode 6.
Oh, maybe.
Fuck.
It might be Prime. But anyway.
Yeah.
Episode 6 of the latest season of Ted Lasso last night. Do you remember in the first season? Did you ever watch it? There was one
I
episode.
think I managed to get through about 2 or 3 episodes.
No, I don't think I ever have.
There's an episode of the first season called Beard's Night Out where they had to make up episodes because they delivered 10 and then they decided they wanted 12. So they did a Christmas special and they did another episode which was
Christmas
just...
special was in season 2, isn't it? Because I heard
Nah, there's one in season
unanimously
1.
horrendous reviews of it.
Anyway, there's this episode called Beard's Night Out. It has no impact on anything. It revolves around one character going out one night. It was terrible. They essentially did the same thing again, and I hated every second of it.
Okay, great.
How'd
Yeah,
your
yeah.
missus feel about it?
She even thought it was weird.
Ah.
Yeah, she was a bit gutted by it, actually, so yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
They turn these shows around so quick. That sort of amazes me. Like,
Yes.
they've just finished making it, wins all these awards, and then, like White Lotus, but White Lotus keeps on being good.
Yeah. That's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Well, there you go.
Good on you guys.
Thanks, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Bit of rage for you there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Now, the GOATs are continuing to go off, fellas, the greatest of all time, where you get to vote for your favourite song. We're going to start the countdown next Monday, so you've got to be in there to win. And what do you win, the people are asking? Well, if you go if you make that effort and vote on the GOAT, you could win a chance to see any band anywhere in the world. How good, Mogi?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
and
man.
every day I think about, every day you do this, and every day I think, that is just an absolutely incredible prize.
Oh,
You can go see
extraordinary.
you can go see the Foo Fighters play their first gig back with their brand new drummer that nobody knows who it is.
Yes.
You can go to Lollapalooza. You can go to Coachella. You can go to Glastonbury. You could go to somewhere in Egypt. I bet bands play in Egypt.
I'd actually like to go to Egypt.
Same. Apparently,
Okay.
lots of chippy rappers. They got chippies over there.
Oh,
You
they
love
do
it.
have chippies?
They got cheese balls.
What, and people just chuck them on the ground, do they?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know that.
It's
I'm
a-
not happy about that.
Oh no, you can have a word.
We could go Big Show on the road, Cairo.
Actually, I might get
Oh.
some cheese balls on the way home, just
Again,
quietly.
2 nights in a row.
Yeah, it is an amazing prize. So you text GOAT to 3483, and then what happens, Keyzie?
You get sent a link. You get sent a link, and then you follow the link. You sign up. You tell us what your greatest song of all time is. Voting cuts off Sunday night because we're ripping into it Monday, 8:30 a.m. on the Matt and Jerry Show. And as Jase said there, 3483, text the word GOAT. And it's all thanks to machineryhouse.co.nz. My dad went to Machinery House the other day, got a plasma cutter.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
We'll do that on Tool
My
Chat, maybe.
plasma at home's out of control. I've got to cut it as well.
Hey, and it's
Well, no,
it's 1,000 songs too on that front, isn't it,
is.
fellas? Yeah.
That's
So
very
she's an absolute whopper.
It sure is. Jason!
Good stuff, Keyzie. Let's take a break.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. She's all over for you. Wednesday night. Hump Day's been successfully traversed. Mogi, your plans tonight, mate?
What day is it?
Wednesday.
Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Yeah.
Successfully traversed.
Oh, yeah. Wednesday.
Yeah. I
No,
mean,
nothing on it, Pete.
okay, nice.
I feel like I've got to clean the house, man.
Yeah, I hear.
Yeah.
I hear you, mate. Keyzie, what are you up to, mate?
I've got basketball after this, fellas, and then I'm going to go watch Tim Batt's comedy special at the Q Theatre.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'll let you know how that goes.
Thank you.
You going to be getting on it?
Might have a coupley.
Oh, yeah.
Coupley nerve settlers.
Yeah,
good on you, mate.
Yeah, good on you, Keyzie.
Yeah,
I'm just going to
yeah.
be taking it easy, have a bit of food, tidy up a little bit, make love, and go to sleep. That'll be Hoity J on a
douche,
Wednesday
good
night.
douche.
Hey, make sure you tune into tomorrow's show. She's going to be an absolute doozy, I promise you that. Remember to check out our podcasts, the podcast outro and highlights package of the show, and go and check out our Instagram page, Hodaki Big Show. Lots going on there. Lots going on there.
Oh.
Hey, and just go easy on the snoz comments, hey? I think
Yeah.
that's quite hurtful at the moment, so just back off.
3 massive beakers, though.
Yeah, God. See ya!